Good morning, you badass motherfuckers. It's the All on Me 5 o'clock somewhere show. I'm your host, Greg, getting on this motherfucker almost 200 days, motherfuckers. We getting there. We getting there. I think today's 200. Today's 200s. Fuck. That's a shit ton of days. Of course, that's the day I fucked up. I got on here, but I done fucked up today. God. You fucked up today? Did you fuck up? Right? Do you fuck up ever? Do you ever fuck up? When you fuck up, what do you do? What do you do about it? Shit. What do you do when you fuck up? Do you blame someone else? Do you avoid it? Do you hide? Do you lie? Do you lie? Do you lie when you fuck up? Do you like hide shit? Or do you own it? Do you own the fucking mistake, man? Do you say, oh, I fucked up. I done fucked up today. Yeah. What about you? When was the last time you fucked up? Where you're like, oh shit, I fucked up. I did something not good. I did something wrong. I felt like I had a relapse today. I didn't drink. Thank goodness for that. But I had a relapse, emotional relapse where I let my anger get the best of me, right? That's the shit that landed me up here, man. Anger and alcohol fucking infused rages. I lost my cool. I lost my cool today. And I had to own that shit. And it made me really fucking reflect on a lot of the work I've done, man. I talk about it every day. Get on here talking about all this work, put in this work, this program right here, right, to try and heal, bring about that healing. But the thing about life is we ain't fucking perfect. No matter what kind of fucking game plan you have, no matter what kind of program you have, we're prone to fucking be a human, man, and fuck up. And today I lost my cool. I let my anger get the best of me. And it sucks because I was just getting confident where I was like, fuck yeah. I've been journaling, man. I really feel like I'm getting past the anger and just, healing shit and feeling better about myself. And I think that, and I had a trigger. I had a trigger happen, man. And it fucked me up, right? It caused me to hurt someone I really care about. And I had to own that shit. And I'm still kind of, I'm still processing the pain of that, right? But I owned it. I own it. I don't mean the pain went away, but that was a bitter fucking reflection to say, fuck, man. I think about all the work I've put in, and then, boom, stub my toe. Fuck, I fucked up. And it makes you want to question, fuck, all this work, it wasn't worth shit, man. It didn't work. The work didn't work. The work didn't work. That's not the truth. I was grateful I had therapy today too, because I could work through some of the processing of it. And I talk a lot about contrast, right? We need to know contrast, right? We need to know what we don't like to feel and how we do like to feel. And we got to choose how we like to feel. We need to be able to choose it, right? And to hopefully take ourselves to a place that when those things, when we do get triggered, we can see it real time and step away. And in this moment, man, I let my fucking anger get me. It caught me slipping today. And I lost control in a lot of ways. I'm like, fuck. And I'm still having to fucking process that. It's been a tough day. Today was a fucking tough day, right? It did knock me out from getting on this motherfucker. It did knock me out from still performing my job, but it threw me for a loop. And we get back up. That's the thing. You get knocked the fuck down, you get the fuck back up. We don't give up here, right? I'm certainly not giving up, right? I got goals to achieve, and I got a long ways to go. And I'm grateful that I can even be within just 2 days, right? 2 days of 10 years of sobriety. But shit, um, anger, anger is still something that is very fucking powerful. It's a powerful force. I hadn't felt angry in a long time. Um, I, I've been able to manage it in a new way. But today I had a trigger and it popped up. It said, fuck you, motherfucker. Pow. It took me out, man. It took me out. And that shit freaked me out because, I started my whole journey of really therapy, right? Wanting to deal with my anger issues, right? I look back on my childhood, growing up, teenage years, all that shit, man. Man, I had a lot of anger, right? Some of you might walk around carrying around a lot of anger, right? Anger at yourself, anger at, your caregivers, anger at your ex-lovers, your ex-husbands, your ex-wives, angry at your kids or family members, angry at the president of the United States, you're angry about Democrats, you're angry about Republicans, angry about the governor, angry about all the shit, man. And there's a lot of anger in this world. That's a crazy, that's the reality. There's a shit ton of anger. There's a lot of people acting out on their anger. And it's something that, man, I've never felt comfortable being in a state of anger where I don't feel I have control over it, where I can just stop and say, whoa, I'm angry. I need to like go chill instead of like totally fucking just letting it like do its thing. And, I'm glad that I'm in this place where I can see the contrast and say, fuck, I don't ever want to feel that way again. And I don't necessarily have the plan on how to double down, quadruple down, do whatever the fuck I need to do down to continue to process that. It came up in some of my journaling today, where I was starting to feel it yesterday, and then today it popped, man. And it's humbling, right? It's humbling when anger gets the best of us, right? How much have you let your anger control you, right? You just look around, man, there's a lot of angry motherfuckers. That's why I always talk about revolution and war, man, because I think people are just gonna get so fucking angry they're gonna get off their asses and you're gonna do something about it. At some point, I think people are gonna just say enough's enough, and they're gonna use that anger to just fucking go off, man, into society and do some crazy shit. It's an unfortunate thing that people get desperate and they act out. They're pissed, they're angry. I've been just kind of my own little bubble here, right? Just living the dream, and I still am. I'm still living the dream, but I'm human, right? And that's a human emotion. It's for me, my anger's caused me a lot more pain than anything. And it's been a long time, man. It's been a while. It's been a long fucking time, probably over 7 months since I actually had like an outburst of anger, right? It's kind of the end of my relationship. We're getting in a big fight and yelling and all that bullshit at each other. That was the last time I was like really fucking angry and expressing that. So I didn't like what I did today. I'm not proud of that. I took total ownership. Really had to kind of face it and confront it, and that's never an easy thing, but it's the proper thing. And then you got to bounce back, right? You got to bounce back when you fuck up, right? First take ownership, right? First stop whatever it is that you did. Then you got to take ownership for it. And if you can fix it, fix it. If you can seek forgiveness, if it's an apology, if you need to fix it, right? Work on it. And I think one of the most important thing is to set a boundary and say, hey, man, I can't ever do that again. Like, holy shit, that was rough. I don't want to feel like that again. Has anybody else ever struggled with anger? I've struggled with it a long time, man. A long fucking time. I could think back to just being a little kid and getting angry, right? Being mad, just getting pissed off, fucking losing it. And I got in a lot of fights growing up. And I guarantee you a lot of anger came out in those fights, man. I saw a lot of fights growing up too. So, that's one of those things, man. It's not a good thing, right? To get angry, to lose control like that. But I had that, you guys. I had that experience today. And it was a tough one. It's a tough one. I'm still reeling from it. You could probably tell my energy is a little off. I had a long conversation with my therapist today. And I also had a long conversation with someone, close friend that I reached out to, and just trying to process some of that, and clearly going inside and reflecting and saying, shit, man, right? All this work and it still popped. And there's a lot of different things happening. that contributed. So I'm having to evaluate that and looking at the trigger, right? That's the thing. When you have an episode of anger or any emotional outburst that you don't feel good about, right? You got to look at what was the trigger, right? And usually it's not whatever the thing was, but there's something deeper. So I always like to go deeper and really try and get to the root cause, right? What is what's happening in my life that has me so stressed out, right? And there's a lot. And so I have to get honest with myself. I think that's one of the reasons why, in all fucking transparency, I need to kind of step away even from this, because I need a little bit of a sabbatical. I'm gonna probably take off next week, go do my thing up in Colorado, hike some big mountains, and listen to some streams, right? Some rivers, some mountain rivers, just kind of sing me melodies and put me off into a dream state, and just relax, clear my energy, and hopefully get another perspective on how I'm gonna go with the next phase of It's All on Me, because we ain't going nowhere. We're gonna take a little break, but we're gonna come back at some point. So that's that, man. When you fuck up, what do? You take ownership, you run from it, right? Most of y'all can't take your own. Most of you don't want to fucking admit the shit you do wrong, right? You deny, right? You turn it on the other person, make it about the other motherfuckers. We do that, right? Because we don't want to accept blame, because we're afraid of what? Oh, it's going to make us look bad. Oh, shit, I'm not going to get promotion if they found out that I'm the one that fucked this up. So I'm just going to like say they did it, or I don't know who did it. And it's just like, just take ownership, man. Take ownership in this world. That's the most important thing, right? Taking ownership. I had to take ownership of this shit here. I got to take ownership of what happened today. I got to take ownership of all the mistakes, right? The good, the bad, and the motherfucking ugly. I take ownership for it, and I learn from it, and I'm gonna grow from it. I'm gonna be a better man from what happened today, because it ain't happened in a while, and it gives me a lot of contrast. I'm like, fuck, I haven't felt that in a long time, and I'm gonna try and distance myself from feeling that way again. I'm gonna put in some more work, right, and zero in on it. So I hope you guys are doing good on this. What are we, man? Wednesday. It's Wednesday already, man. We're already pushing through. August is coming up, motherfuckers. God, this year's cranky. We're almost to fall. Almost to fall, almost to winter. Everybody's sweating their fucking asses off. Most places in this country, it's hotter than a motherfucker. But hopefully you're keeping cool. I lost my cool today, but I took ownership for it, and hopefully I can change some shit up and not repeat that anytime soon. But again, I can get on here and tell you guys about it. And it's most important the people that were impacted by that they know that that's not okay, that I'm better than that. And I'm gonna work on it. I hope you're gonna work on you, because that's something I gotta work on me, right? I'm not done, right? Unfinished business. I try to tell you guys this from the beginning of the year. We all got some unfinished business. What the fuck's your unfinished business? What do you need to work on, man? Quit making the fucking excuses. Quit sitting there accepting bullshit, accepting mediocrity, accepting living less than your fucking best, right? What is your best? The best life, the best version of yourself, right? The best character, right? First class fucking character, right? Virtuous character, right? Any of you guys virtuous in 22? Any of you guys distinguished, right? Send yourself above and beyond the standards of society, not just settling for the bullshit, all the toxicity in this world, all the fucking negativity in this world. There's so much negativity. It takes a lot to be a positive motherfucker in 22. That's what I know, right? But I'm going to keep coming at it. I'm going to keep being my authentic self, right? Even unapologetic. But when I do fuck up, when you fuck up, take ownership of that shit, man. Make shit right. Get it right. Change it up. Do what you got to do to maintain your fucking integrity, right? And I think people always appreciate you for that, right? We can all be accepting to somebody when they make a mistake, when shit fucking hits the fan, right? It's when you avoid it and you allow it to get worse and you just kind of ignore it. It's fine, man. No big fucking deal. No, it's a big deal, right? When we fuck up, when we know we fucked up, own the shit. Take responsibility. Quit making the motherfucking excuses in your life, motherfuckers. You know the drill. Results kill excuses. It's all on me. Greg's out.